If you'd like to send your Mailchimp newsletters through your own CRM, you need to copy the newsletter from Mailchimp and paste it into an email window or a template window of that CRM. To do that, you've got two approaches. You can use the visual or the underlying HTML. Let's start with the visual since that's the easiest. In Mailchimp, go to your campaigns and find the most recent campaign that you're working on, the one that you want to send through your CRM. You can't do this in the template. It has to be a campaign. So edit that campaign, click on Preview, and then in the Preview window, to capture all of this visually, you could highlight and slide your mouse button down, but don't use that approach because it misses some of the underlying code. Instead, what you want to do is put your cursor outside the newsletter on the left or the right and triple click. That will highlight the entire newsletter for you all in one go. Right-click anywhere on that highlighted area, click Copy, go over to your CRM, open your email window, and in the visual editor of the email or a template window, click Paste. And there's your newsletter, and you need to test this now, send it to yourself, make sure it actually works in your email. Sometimes it could even look different or look wrong somehow in this preview window. Don't just rely on the preview window of your CRM. Go ahead and send yourself a test email no matter what it looks like and see what the final result is. And you can see we've sent ourselves a test email here and it looks just fine. So we would just go with the visual method in Follow Up Boss. However, if something were not working in the CRM that you're using, you can use the HTML approach, and we'll show you how to do that right now. So go back to your Mailchimp newsletter, unhighlight it just by clicking somewhere, and this time right-click anywhere on the text. Don't click inside of an image. On the text, right-click and choose View Frame Source. Not page source, you're looking for frame source. Click that. That'll open up the underlying code of the newsletter. Right-click, choose Save As, and now what you're doing is you're creating a little text file of that HTML so that you can upload that into ChatGPT, where we've created a nice prompt for you that will clean up the HTML for whatever CRM you're using. So rename the file, and we'll just name this 2025 newsletter June. After you rename the file, add .txt and then click Save. Go over to ChatGPT, upload that file, click the plus, add photos and files. There's the text file that I just created. Now you need to add the prompt. We've created a prompt for you as a PDF. You can just download the PDF and then highlight everything underneath that top line. Right-click to copy it. Go back over to ChatGPT and just paste that into the same window where you just put your text file. Let ChatGPT do its work. And now it has generated a nice clean HTML file. It'll say something different each time. Depending on its mood, it'll give you a different name. But it'll always give you that cleaned HTML, and then wherever the downloads are on your screen, you can find it as the latest download. Open it, and then highlight everything in here, copy it, and paste that into your CRM. So I'll just select all, right-click and copy. And now I'm going back over to Follow Up Boss. In this case, you would do the same in your own CRM if it's not Follow Up Boss. Click on an email window or a template window, and this time you're not going to use the visual editor. Instead, you'll find the HTML editor. Click that. If there's any code left in their HTML editor, just delete that so you've got a blank slate. Right-click and paste your code in there that you just got from ChatGPT. Insert, and there's your newsletter. Now you can see that it looks a little off here. The columns are not aligned side by side like they're supposed to be. This Happy Father's Day should be down here next to this block. And that's because of the way that Follow Up Boss renders its previews. Because of that, you do need to send yourself a test email. Don't simply assume, oh my gosh, this doesn't work. Go ahead and send yourself a test email before you make that decision in whatever CRM you're using. So both for the visual method and the pasting the HTML method, you should test each of those to figure out which works best. So this actual version, when we send it to our Gmail account, comes out correct. So again, make sure that you're testing both the visual and the HTML. Decide which works best for your CRM. That's the one you use going forward. And if nothing works for you, if the visual doesn't work and the cleaned up version of the HTML doesn't work, send us an email, let us know, and we'll see if we can't find a solution for you.